Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Aidyn Chronicles, the first Mage. You might be able to see here, this is not exactly the same spot that I left at on the prior episode, because I decided to take the opportunity to just do some cleanup of the road. And I'm very glad I did. So let's sneak up on this guy. Wonderful. Alright, so here's the deal. Human Bandit. Cool. I did clean up the road of various creatures. However, I wasn't able to do that without great expense to myself. So I was able to complete that first battle that was right in front of me at the prior episode. However, the subsequent battles were not so easy. I think the very next battle I fought, Abrakan died. So I had to restart. Didn't much care for that, but he is alive now, so I'll take what I can get. I had to restart those battles. Then I fought, I think, like several more in quick succession, all around the same area, and they were also a little hairy. I battled some Wyverns, and they did exactly what I thought they would, which is they cast Starlight Web? I think that's what it's called. They cast whatever that spell is on half of the party, so Abrakan and Rada were both stuck, and they weren't able to get out of the Starlight Web, and... oh wait, no, Abrakan was one that they didn't get. I think it was Alaron and Rada. So I was frantically hoping that they wouldn't cast Starlight Web on the rest of the party, because that would be a game over. Fortunately, they didn't. I was able to kill them because I got Abrakan's willpower up so high, they weren't able to hit him. At least not with that. We're able to hit him with a lot of attacks, though. Then, in the most recent battle, right before this one... oh, right, real quick, there have been some enemies called human renegades, which are like the human bandits I fought are tier 1 human bandits. I think these were tier 3, and oh boy, when I tell you they were not easy. They were wiping the floor with me. However, you might have noticed that Brenna's throwing dagger thing is not exactly the same as when I last left her. That's because I got something dragon. I'm gonna have to look to see what it was again, but I got a weapon from them in the last one. Dragon Fang, that's what it is. I got the Dragon Fang from them, and it is basically it has similar stats. Another one? My god. Similar stats to the throwing iron that I got out of Tailwalk. However, instead of a base hit of 30, it is a base hit of 60. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe base hit is roughly equivalent to the hit chance, and if so, that is very good, because she has not been able to hit for shit. I've also remembered that intelligence also does affect her ability to hit, I think, so I've raised her intelligence by quite a bit. Also found out in one battle that when you cast Stupidity on an enemy and their intelligence is low enough, they're just stuck there. They're not doing anything. They're so stupid that they can't even move. Which is a pretty relatable thing most days, but... yeah, I got... oh, wow. Abrakan's intelligence is at 10, or was at 10, and he got hit with Stupidity once, and he didn't do anything the rest of the battle, so I got his up to maybe 20, because, ooh, this bastard right here, the Chieftain, well, at least he's casting Weakness now. He cast Stupidity on 2 of my party members. I can't even remember who. I think it was Brenna and Brenna and Abrakan, and that was it for them. Even casting, I think I cast Brilliance on them, and that still wasn't able to get them high enough, because apparently his Stupidity level, or the level of his skill for Stupidity, is strong enough that it just couldn't get Abrakan up to a high enough level. But now, I think I'm good, because I raised my Stupidity skill level up to like 8 or 9, because I was able to do the same thing against some other enemies, because I forgot that that was a thing. Now, while I'm taking care of this last, I think it was Bandit Woodsman, let's talk about tea. I am a whore for tea. Whether it be, figured you would, whether it be black tea, green tea, white tea, come on. Herbal tea? Well, actually, herbal tea is what I want to talk about. Because, has anyone had Celestial Seasonings tea? I'm not knocking it. What I've noticed, because I have some Celestial Seasonings tea right in front of me, the black cherry berry or something like that. It is good, but I've noticed that when I drink any Celestial Seasonings tea, because I have 3 different ones in my kitchen right now, they all kind of, I wouldn't say taste the same, but they've got kind of a quality to them that I can't really pinpoint, but it does kind of all give them the same, like, background radiation flavor, like, well, I know for sure that I'm drinking a Celestial Seasonings tea because this is pretty goddamn similar to what I was drinking before. Okay, now if I could sneak up on these guys. Oh, damn. I love that they all use Mirror, because that takes a shitload of stamina to cast. Gets me a little bit closer to killing them. However, I think I was reading the user manual and it said that strength, if you roll strength, or when you get struck with Starlight Web, it rolls strength. And if it's high enough, or if you get a good roll or whatever, then you're able to break free of the net. Shit. But I don't know if that's actually true, and I sure hope it is, because I've got to fight a shitload of Wyverns here, and I'm not in a good spot. Oh, right. So they've cast a Mirror on themselves, which ostensibly makes them return back the damage of a spell that's used against them, but I've cast, I think, Dragon Flames a couple of times, and it hasn't done anything, so I don't really know what the, well, I don't really know if it works, or it's just kind of bullshitting me. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. That other one looks a bit bigger. Is that a Wyvern, or is that the next tier up? Come on, Ray, to get up there. Let's see. Oh, damn it, too far away. Aha, it is. It is the next tier up. It is a Dracovern. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. Sort of. Super Wish Abrakan was here. But as I get up there, if I recall correctly, their physical attacks are not something to be trifled with. Oh. Well. Screw it. I'll just attack him anyway. No, I won't. It's just a waste of time. Oh, Abrakan went. Oh, okay, good. It does. That is good to know. But the problem is, it kind of worked for a battle like this, that strength check. However, it doesn't always pan out like we need it to, because if they had just kept casting Starlight Web, if they had the stamina for it, then they would have TKO'd me. I would have been done, basically. Ooh. Is that it? My God, there are so many enemies along this road. Which is fine. Oh, yes, I suppose I should say, there is a battle outside of Port Saiid, which I'm still going to keep pronouncing it that way, even if that's not absolutely correct. There is a battle outside with some ogres, I want to say, maybe some ogre chiefs. I don't really remember exactly who's there, but I am going to be using that battle to grind a little bit. I'll be doing so off camera. And it was a technique I discovered when I think it was the very first time I ever played through this game. I couldn't figure out where to go in Port Saiid. There's a certain section where you have to try to find something, and you kind of off in a hidden area, and as far as I can tell, it doesn't ever give you any, like, clue where to go. You just kind of have to stumble upon it. But I couldn't figure that out, so I kept going outside of town, back into town, outside of town, back into town, just back and forth so many times that I don't even remember how many it is. But I got a whole shitload of experience from these ogres. And since I learned that skill, I'm going to be using it again. Since I learned that technique, I'm going to do that again. Again, off camera, because it's going to take a while. Oh, hey, we've got a bandit boss. Oh, we got I was going to say we got 2 bandit bosses, but they left. I think I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 bandit bosses up until this point. I don't really know what the distinction is between them and a chieftain in the tier ranking. I'm going to guess this is the tier 2 and the chieftain is a tier 1? Or sorry, a tier 3? Because the bandit woodsman, I suppose, would be tier 1. Well, because he casts, I think, Spirit Shield or something, and I can almost guarantee you if he doesn't flee, he's going to cast Darkness. And I hate Darkness. Oh. Well, shit me, I guess. Alright, Brenna, just keep throwing over the hill. I should really use Brilliance on her and see if that actually affects anything. Alright, that's that for that battle. Now what I really want to do... I think I'm going to save up some experience to get thrown up to the next... I really want to just get thrown up to... Thrown up? That's not what I meant. I'm going to try to get the thrown skill up to 10. Just because I think I probably said this before, but I am very obstinate. I want her to only be throwing things. These throwing dragon fang thing that I got for her. Love that I got that, because I think this is the only way to get it is through battles. And it's pretty darn nice, especially for this point in the game. Man, I should be equipping her with something else, maybe like a bow, and getting that skill up. I don't really know why. There actually are some pretty good bows. I think like the Heartseeker bow or something. I think that might charm enemies. I could also 100% be making that up. In fact, I think I am. But, oh yes, this fellow. He's going to exposit for us. You! Yes, you, traveler, come over here. Hello, good sir. What's the trouble? I'm Batron of Port Saiid. I own the silk exchange in that town, or rather what is left of it. Without traders or travelers, business in Port Saiid is going from bad to worse. Please relax and tell me the story. Oh, do, please. Can't wait to hear it. It's because of that giant over there, or wherever he is. For 2 weeks now, he's stayed by the bridge in some sort of ridiculous tent. And for 2 weeks, he's told everyone he's the knight in charge here. He's guarding the town, starting with the bridge, and then no one may pass. Is he a knight? Chucklehead is more like it. He sends everyone back to Tailwalk. We've tried reasoning with him, threatening him, we even offered him a bribe. Good Port Saiid money. Yet nothing dissuades him from this crackpot scheme. Will you kill him for me? Excuse me? Alright, don't kill him. Just get him out of there, will you? With all the shops empty, we can't pay. But if you do me this service, I promise to find some opportunity to repay you, sir. Not without pay. I can try. Your deed will be remembered. His name is Arturo, and he's as dumb as a post. So whatever you do, be firm. And for land's sake, don't try to reason with him. I'll remember. Thank you, sir. Thank you most sincerely. Now, there's going to be a scene coming up. I'm going to save real quick. I really normally like Arturo. I usually replace Abrakan with him. However, as I've said before, I am keeping this party through the whole game. Which is a bummer, because both of these characters I rather enjoy having in my party. But I can't. Because I've, for some reason, decided that I want to keep the same party. But I love the both of them. I guard this bridge with my abilities as a warrior, and on my honor as a knight, and you won't take a step further. My, what a strange voice you have. But let's not be silly, I'm expected in Port Saiid by some very important people. Won't you please let me cross? Beg to report, miss. Port Saiid has criminals enough. I'm sure you can't mean me. Miss, I saw this episode clearly. You saw nothing. A mangy band of merchants without enough manners to let a lady pass. You're not like that, are you? Well, of course you're not. You're a gentleman, a protector of the realm. Now, won't you please step aside and let me cross? Beg to report, miss, I'd like to. I was at my post. You lingering on the slope, the merchants passed. You took those beads and everything else you could get your hands on. My goodness, what an imagination! I don't imagine, I saw you with my own eyes. Oh, but our eyes play tricks. My eyes are fine. Perhaps, but you can never be too sure. You can never be too so sure. After all, how many eyes do you have anyway? Why, two, miss, same as you. That's right. And how many people crossed just now with the merchants? 20? 30? Beg to report, miss, that what? Are you all-seeing and all-powerful? Are you a dragon? No. A sorcerer? No. Then admit that what you think you saw must be impossible because I don't see how anyone can honestly track more than 40 people, 80 hands. Is that not so? With two teensy-weensy little eyes. Do you? I, I, I... Please, stop wasting my time with apologies. I have a fondness for guards and I'll overlook your incompetence. But don't let it happen again. Now, if you'll excuse me, but Miss! I really want her in my party. Whatever. There is a non-zero chance that I will play through this game again in some capacity, and I might just bring her along next time, which might involve killing Brenna, but you know, things happen. Beg to report, sir, the bridge is closed. Yes, I see that. But I want to cross anyway. Beg to report, sir, your words seem uncooperative. Granted, I'm not absolutely sure how this knight business works, but it seems I must fight you if you challenge me. Do you challenge me? Da-da-da-da-da. I'd rather not fight. Then you're a coward? Not at all. I know how to deal with that. Take your position. Wait a minute. You're a guard, you see. You're not really a knight. Disrespect. You'll pay for that. Choose your weapon. Do you want to be challenged? That sounds like a threat. A knight must be swift with that. Defend yourself as best you can. But I don't want to fight. Why not? I want to cross the bridge. Now hold out your hand, agree to be friends, and that's all there is to it. Beg to report, sir, that does not seem to me the way a knight would settle this. All right, we'll follow the rules. Now, how would a knight settle this? Why, through some knightly deed. Exactly. Have you rescued a wizard? How would you rescue a wizard? Whatever. That's the best way in a rescue. You'd attack from the front and not the side? Are you sure? Well, exactly. Have you ever fought a sorcerer? I would strike from the left, sir. I think that's what I'd do there. But no, you wouldn't. A knight shouldn't attack a sorcerer at all. Oh, exactly. Are you sure you understand the knighthood? Sir, I plan to accomplish many great things, but you haven't done any of them yet, have you? Well, no, sir. You know, you haven't done much at all. You might be wasting your time here. How did you get this post? I created it. I thought what a knight might do in Port Saiid, and this is what I came up with. You know, you haven't done much at all. You might be wasting your time here. You have any skills? I know next to nothing, but what I lack in intelligence, I make up for in size. Is that good? It's not bad. Let me cross. I'll see if anyone in town needs a knight. Would you, sir? Thank you. Maybe I can do a deed after all. I'll ask in Port Saiid. Ah, wonderful. I really want to take him along. Whatever. He's such a... I'm almost afraid to say it, but he's such a himbo. I mean, I think I've said that about Alaron, but at least he can be tricksy, I suppose. But this guy, he is full on just vacant, nothing behind the eyes. Okay, we are right outside Port Said. I really, really just want to get to town. I know that I can't go this way. I am aware. Like, let's see. I know there are other creatures out here. I really don't want to fight. I just want to get to town and I want to stock up on shit. Ooh, wonderful. Okay. Now I know it's over in that direction. I had this damn it. I had this overwhelming desire to go read the sign, even though I know exactly where I'm going and what I'm doing. Ooh. Well, bollocks. I'm just going to focus on getting you dead as soon as possible. I am quite... Ooh! Look at those bulky fellas in the bottom left there that are going to be the, reinforcements here. If they're the ones I'm thinking of, I love it when they die because they just kind of fall over and rock around a little bit. Ooh, good. Alaron again. I'm going to destroy you. Wow. That went a lot smoother than the last time I fought some of these things. And you know, with the benefit of hindsight, I'm now remembering that battle, which is, I think, the first time Brenna died. And I really should have done what I did here. Have a higher stealth skill and sneak up on them. Would have been a lot easier than just brute forcing it the normal way. Oh, for fuck's sake. Could we... Ooh, look at that chonky. He's somehow fatter than holy hell, but you can see his ribs. Or a close approximation to what ribs might be. Alright, Aberkin, let's get you over there. And Brenna, you're not in a good spot here, are you? Good God, she's strong. And she only has 14 strength. I don't understand it. Ooh, good. Okay, let's see if I can actually hit this bastard. Gotta remember that they're called a Chaos Warrior, just so I can compare against future iterations of them. It may just be the shield that's the difference. Where? Oh, there we go. Come on, Brenna, you can do it. You can do it. Wonderful. Yeah, getting her throne skill up there and getting this weapon that has a far... I love that. The weapon has a far higher base hit. It's really going quite well. Also, having a goddamn lightsaber isn't hurting either, but you know. Okay, I've been accidentally saving up a bunch of experience here. Yeah, leave them. Alright. Oh, I knew there was a chest over here somewhere. Ooh, 1,000 gold. Don't particularly care. Okay, I really want to go in town, but I also want to see what's over here. Okay, we're gonna go see what's over here first. And then, I think we'll meander on into town. Just want to see if there's a chest in the water. Aha! Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? 50 gold. Well, okay. That was literally the only reason I came over here. Alright, we're gonna go in town, take a quick peek around at a few places, and then I think between, I'm going to do what I did in Tailwalk and shop. Hopefully, I think Port Said actually has some good stuff as opposed to Tailwalk, which didn't really have anything that I cared about. Alright, at the far end there, above me, is the inn. I think these are all just houses. Yeah. I don't really... I think a couple of these... Yeah, this is another house. I think a couple of these are shops, which is like the one that looks different, basically. I'm gonna go over there, and I think... Okay, don't freeze on me, game. Aha! I open for business, sir. Carp. Okay, I had to read that like 5 times. I thought he said, got any fresh crap? No, I don't. Not at the moment. No night soil here, sir. Stealth? What the hell is that? I don't know, but I'm going to get it. I literally have absolutely no idea what that skill is. And Aileron is the only one that can learn it. Poison. Poison? Have I ever equipped anyone with that spell before? And it looks like anyone can learn it too. You know what, Brenna? Let's give you poison, I guess. I've never done that before. Brenna? I feel like it might not be worth my time, but... You know, I've played this game so many times, and I'm still like, oh, what the hell's that all about? Okay, these are all just houses. So, I keep saying that I'm going to keep the same party that I've got now, but I know at some point I'm going to have to kick someone out. I think. But I can get the person I kick out back. I don't want to spoil it if anyone is watching this that's new to the game. Oh god, I really hate that section, although the person that you get isn't all that bad. Alright, now this... Where is he? Aha, here he is. I've been thinking... Have you really? Let's hope it didn't wear you out. I don't think I know you. Few claim to know how this began, or where it goes, or who will. Walk on, Jester, I don't like riddles. Excuse me, I'll explain. There walked upon the portside bow a boy who wondered why and how. This man has a strange and magical feel to him. Don't I? So he searched high and he searched low to find the answers he should know. I don't think I've seen anyone stranger. I assure you, you haven't. Aileron, quick, make the sign of warding. Now, let's hear the rest. There's a good knight, but where on land or air or sea exists the key to set him free? I know he's gonna go, is that really your name? How can you be so sure? Did you not fail Audra's cure? How do you know about that? The further we go, the more we know. That's an interesting rhyme, Jester. Are you sure? Are you the one who plays the game? Of living life without a name? You don't know me. We do not know, we only guess. Your life may be an awful mess. If you're the one without a name, prepare yourself for deadly games. So many wizards long ago denied what legends told was so. And secrets Ardra ordered lost, the forced school wizard learned at cost. We watch the quest, but who will win? The chaos mistress grins and grins. It's no surprise, just use your eyes, we'll speak again. Well, wasn't that fun? I don't like him. And I don't really remember who he is. I mean, well, again, I'm not going to spoil things. Oh, right, what I was going to say is I don't really understand what this is all about. I feel like this might either be an accident, like this dark patch here. It's either an accident or it's supposed to be like a cannonball crater or something. I don't really know. Okay, I think... Let's see, is there anything else of consequence that'll happen? There is somewhere, and I forgot. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I think the one thing that I have left to do is go back to the inn. Ooh. So I'm going to do that, and I think that's the one last cutscene, and then we'll call it an episode. Okay. Oh, yes, it is a cut. I was going to, not a cutscene. Hello, handsome. You look like you need a friend. Care to join me? Maybe another time. Oh, darn it. I thought she was going to say more. Hey, sailor, I see you're back. Yes, you noticed. I noticed that you noticed me. Uh, I'm glad to see you again. What's on your mind? I had some questions. What other skills do you have? Why, I'm the stealthiest woman alive when I want to be. No lock is too tough and no wall is too high. Then if I wanted something, you could get it for me? I like to try, handsome. What are you doing in Port Said? I grew up the daughter of a wealthy merchant in Tailwalk. Talk about boring. If I hadn't climbed out my bedroom window each night, I would have had I wouldn't have had any fun at all. I'm not a homebody, are you? Why, yes, I am, as it turns out. I'm recording alone in my house. Answer the question. Would you like to... that's what I'm saying is, would you like to join my group? It could be fun, but hey, listen up, Aileron. If you want to have that fun, you're gonna have to drop somebody. Aileron, you know you can't be without me. Who'd tell you when you're stupid? That actually reminds me. You're right, you stay. I can't leave now, Aileron. I haven't found a cure for Neeson yet. Don't make me leave. I guess you're right. Boy, you're almost ready now. You can do it. No, Aberkin, you have at least one lesson to teach. Well, sweetie, now I can't join. I'll be here waiting for you, though. I call horseshit. I need a fifth person in my party. Alright. Then, let's see. I think that just leaves the shopping, so I will meander around town for a while. And actually, I might do my grinding between episodes as well. We'll see. We'll see. So, I'm going to call it here, and then we'll come back after some number of things have happened.